also got to be strong in this industry, as in any other industry.
Continue on Needmore Road for half a mile. Your destination is on the right.
It'll be 112 on the other ones are smaller then? Okay. Yeah, because yeah, I got 112. I mean, I got more than 112, but I got 120 up to the bump. Okay, is the height okay?
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, the dims they sent me was 18. Maybe just a tad more up. There you go. Give me 1 second. Yeah. All right. Alright guys, we're loaded here in Clarksville, Tennessee, and we're going to go to Toledo, Ohio. That'd be a good landing spot if it was Thursday or Friday. Not a good landing spot for Monday. I mean, it's good for freight. I say that because I'm going to go home next weekend. So, yeah. Kind of sucks being that close to home and not ready to go home yet. So we've got 4 pieces at 1,995 pounds, 58 miles on the deadhead, 480 on the loaded. We got 95 cents a loaded mile, and then $75 to basically wait for the load overnight. Yeah, that's it, man. Easter Sunday. So I come by to see Big D, and as you see, Big D ain't here. No Big D. Damn it. It smells good out here. I was gonna get some of that special Expediter ass funk soap, but he's not open. His hustle must not be very strong. Gotta get back in this van. They might come and arrest me. Say I'm in Big D's territory. Hello.
Hi.
I have a delivery.
For 15 or something?
Yes.
I do not know if they're open.
Okay. I was told 5 o'clock, so.
Well, even if they are open, they don't come in until 5:30.
Okay. I've never been here before, so.
These are all yours. You're going to this building that's off to our right.
Over there past the trailers?
Yep. So make this right up here.
Uh-huh.
Take it all the way down to the very end of the lane. Turn left. Go all the way to the very front of that building and stop. The dispatch office is left front corner. Door says associates and drivers at the last in area. They should be in at 5:30 if they're coming in.
Okay.
When you come out, you come around the back end of both buildings and bring you right back up here.
Okay. All right, thank you. Good morning, YouTube. It is 4:46 Eastern in the AM. My protect time is 5 a.m. I'm told they don't open up in there until 5:30 a.m., which is still kind of an odd hour. But I mentioned before how if you get a pickup or delivery time that's 4 a.m., 5 a.m., 6 a.m., anywhere up to 7 a.m., it's usually not going to be on time, normally. I'm really surprised they're even going to be open at 5:30, to be honest. So that remains to be seen, though. A 5 o'clock pickup or delivery time, I would have suspected that they might have been open at midnight last night, but that wasn't the case. I don't know if maybe they normally do, but with Easter, maybe that wasn't the case. I'm not sure. So, yeah, we're sitting here at just about 5 a.m. waiting to offload. Slept at a Myers down the road. There's a Pilot just across the way as well, but I don't know. Wasn't even packed or anything. Like I said, I go by feel on certain places I stay, but yeah, I stayed at the Meyer. There was another van there and another truck, so nobody bothered us or anything. But this weekend, I intend to go home. Okay? Today is Monday, April 5th. And the plan is to go home this weekend. Well, probably not going to make it home until after the weekend or well into the weekend, regardless of when I go home, I'm taking at least 2 weeks off. I mean, regardless. But last night I got a load put on me going to Washington State. Yeah. Why didn't you turn it down, Alan? Well, because I'm a freaking retard when it comes to making money. The serious part is that, so each weekend we get asked what our weekly plan is. Like, each Saturday or Sunday at the latest, we're asked what is our plans for the week. So you can put in there for any kind of home time or anything, or whatever it may be. If you need to be somewhere in particular, you tell them, hey, whatever. I do not like to say, hey, I need to go home, because that normally limits you. Kind of puts some boundaries on you, because they're not trying to really take a chance on sending you very far to be able to get you back on time. So it can cause you to have a really slow week, low pay week, and I don't like risking that. That's why I don't ever really, I rarely set like, hey, I'm gonna be home for sure on this date. I usually have a general idea when I want to be home, and that way I keep it open-ended, and then I go ahead and run the week, and then I get to where I want to be, and then that's when I'll tell them, like, hey, I need to go to the house, or I'm going to go ahead and go to the house, whatever it may be. But that way, try and have a somewhat normal week, and then go home. So yeah, that's my thinking. So I didn't give any kind of plan, or like, hey, I needed to be home. But what's funny about this load is the furthest I've ever been with these guys, with Barrett, has been Las Vegas. That is the furthest I've went. And that's happened twice. Out of the whole time I've been with them, it's happened twice. So it is extremely rare that I go out that far. So, yeah. The odds weren't in favor of getting a load that took me way out of the way. Thinking Texas, Laredo, something like that, no big deal. You get down there, you're going to end up getting right back up to Michigan, Illinois, Missouri, something to put you back, where it would have been no problem to get there for the weekend. So the plan is, it's 2,200 miles out there. Now that's if this load even goes. Long loads like this that have a later in the day pickup tend to have issues. So we'll see if this one even goes. But if it does go, plan is, it's supposed to pick up today by 1 o'clock. It's 2,200 miles. The protect time is Wednesday afternoon. They're basically given, Tuesday, Wednesday, today's the 5th. It's due on the 8th, so Thursday. Given a Thursday afternoon, so they're given 3 days to get it there. So time-wise, no problem. If I get this on time at 1 o'clock, I will be there Wednesday. I'm not sure what time they'll be open until. So I'll either have it off sometime Wednesday or first thing Thursday. And chances are I'm going to hightail it out of there and start heading east. If I give it any time at all, I'm going to give it until Friday morning. So unless they get me a load coming back this way, I probably won't be home until, say, Sunday or Monday. I'm going to count on Monday or Tuesday is what I'm counting on. My wife is going to be pissed. She's going to be pissed. Yeah, she's going to be mad. But regardless, as I said, I'm going home for 2 weeks regardless. So whether I got 2 weeks that started on Friday or I get 2 weeks that starts Monday, I mean, it'll probably end up being longer than 2 weeks, but bare minimum of 2 weeks I'm staying home, so it don't matter. Alright, so I'm going to I'm gonna wait for these guys to get here at 5:30. I still got over a half hour. I just wanted to check in. But yeah, I'll check in here when we get unloaded. Alright, so here we are, 5:46 a.m. We are at least backed up to the ramp. Well, they got everything in there telling you they open at 5:30. But they sure as shit didn't start doing anything they had to do with us drivers until literally 5 minutes ago. She's back there wiping shit down, fiddle farting with all kinds of stuff. Nice lady, don't get me wrong, nice lady, but boy, they are in absolutely no hurry to get to the drivers. So yeah, this is the Toledo assembly. So don't make it a point to be here at 5 a.m. And it ain't just the holiday hours either. I seen listed on the office hours is 3:30 a.m. Saturday morning. They shut down and they don't open back up until it says 5 a.m. Then, as I said, everything on the window in there to receive is 5:30 a.m. And you know, took them till about 5:40 something to eventually get to me. So yeah, Toledo assembly, no rush. As I said, my protect time was 5 a.m., which is the office hours. You know, they're posted office hours. But yeah, you got to be here because that's what time you got to check in. But those times are wrong. Now I'm just sitting here waiting for them to open up this door. I'm on the ramp. So, alright, check in with you in a bit. Thank you, you too.
Take the next right to stay on Benor Road.
EQS Logistics. Seen them around. Never talked to anybody with them guys. I don't know what they pay. I don't know how good of miles they get.
Continue on Benor Road for half a mile.
Anybody looking for a carrier? EQS Logistics. Got a 2-point-something million DOT number, which means they've been around for a few years. So that's a good thing. They're not brand new. Alright guys, 8:06 Eastern AM update. The load canceled. I am not upset about that. But did I not tell you that those long runs, especially when you have time before it's supposed to get loaded, have a habit of dry running? Be honest. The better paying the rates are of the carrier, the less likely that carrier is to get those really long runs. This one would have been 2,200 and some odd miles. It was going to pay at least $1.05 a mile. I don't know if there was going to be any relocate money in it. They was going to pay the 95 cents a loaded mile plus 10 cents because they wanted it. They wanted a temperature. They had a temperature requirement for it. So yeah, I was going to pay $1.05 a mile. But yeah, I'm not upset that it dry ran, to be honest, because I am ready to go home, and I didn't want to piss off the wife. I did not want to have to deal with that. But again, I like money, so I was going to do it. But yeah, I'm actually at a little truck stop. It's, I think it's Rhodey's, Howell, Indiana, Truck Plaza or something. And this place I'm supposed to pick up is right across the highway. I was that close when they contacted me about the dry run. So I did 116 mile deadhead, and from what I understand, it's a $90, gonna pay $90 on the dry run, which isn't shit for what the load was. Usually a load like that, normally you see them pay a little better, but again, more than likely somebody went in and got that load cheaper. I would imagine. I mean, obviously there's the possibility that the load just did cancel and it's not going to go today, but more than likely somebody went in and got cheaper. I honestly believe that a lot of those loads that cancel on people when they win those bids, I think a lot of them just somebody ends up coming in with a cheaper bid and they give it to them. It's unfortunate, but because people shouldn't be willing to do shit that cheap. But everybody's got their reasons, right? Alright, so I'm going to jump in the back and try and get some sleep, because I didn't get the greatest sleep last night. So, alright, let me get off here.